Hello, welcome to day 10 out of 14. Looking forward to joining you all again today. You're doing an awesome job. Today is going to be a pretty chilled out class using a tennis ball to help release any trigger points and to hopefully stretch through those spine and through the muscles there today. So, starting on our back is where we're going to begin and we're going to go from there. Enjoy. We're going to come onto our backs, just relaxing ourselves down, making sure that chin is tucked in, the pillow underneath the base of the skull. Setting that center here, so the hips in line with the rib cage, no arching through the back there. I'm going to come into a few chin tucks here, so tucking that chin down. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. We're going to do 4 more. Tuck that chin down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. 3 more, tucking down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. 2 more, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one, tucking down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and releasing through that neck. Good. We're going to bring the arms up to the sky here. Opening up through that chest. Keeping that chin down. Arms up to the sky. Opening up to the down to the floor. Back up to the sky. Good. 3 more. Try and open up through that chest. Back up. 2. Back up. And last one, out to the side. And back up. Good. Taking those arms into our double leg stretch here. So holding our hands up to the ceiling. Going to reach the arms overhead as you inhale. And exhale, circle those arms down and around. Good. Reaching overhead for 4, inhaling. And exhale, circle down and around. 3, 2, opening up those arms. Last one, over the head, inhale, and exhale, circle those arms down and around. Go ahead, reach those arms back down to the mat and hug those knees into your chest. Gently rolling from side to side here. Going to take the feet out to the side in our hands, dropping those knees down to the floor with the gravity for a little inside thigh stretch. Good. Rocking those knees from side to side. 3, 2, and 1. Dropping them down. Lovely. Coming onto your back. Hugging those knees into the chest. Go. We're just going to roll through the back here. So roll up and down. Up and down. So whatever is comfortable for you. 2 and 1. Lovely. Planting those feet back to the floor. Taking that tennis ball. Going to bring it just into the right side of our above our shoulder blade, and holding it in here till you feel a point of trigger. So a little bit of tension. It may feel like you're bruised. Basically, what you're doing here is increasing the blood flow by stimulating that area with the pressure. When you find that spot that feels uncomfortable there, you want to hold the ball there for a little while and try and relax those muscles and breathe into that space. So I'm going to move that tennis ball down into the middle of the shoulder blade and move it around until I feel a spot that's tolerable for me. Holding here. We're going to lift the arm up to the sky and arm out to the side. to wherever is comfortable. Don't force it. Back to the sky and across your chest. Back to the ceiling and over your head. Back up and across your chest. 2 more overhead. Across the chest. Last one, overhead. And across that chest. Good. Bring the arm down to the floor here now. Just staying on that little bit of tension you can feel. You're going to bring your hand behind the back of your head and try and open that shoulder. If this is too much of a stretch for you, take that tennis ball away and just open up through that chest to feel a gentle stretch through the shoulders here. You may not feel any stretch. That's great. It means you don't have such a tight chest here. I'll hold. And bend that elbow back in, lower it to the floor. Taking the tennis ball onto the other side now. So in between the shoulder blades of the upper part of the left back here, we're going to find a spot where you feel blood needs to get to, holding on that position. Breathing into that spot, increasing that blood flow. Lovely. Taking that left arm, reach it up overhead. And out to the side. Just to where it's comfortable for you. Back up to the ceiling. And overhead. Back up to the ceiling and across your chest. Back up to the ceiling, over your head. Up to the sky. And across. Good. 2 more. Back to the center. Over above your head. And across your chest. Last one. Stretch, sorry, or length, I mean to say. Good, and back up. I'm going to take the tennis ball here now, I'm going to place it underneath the sole of our right foot. And we're going to wiggle that foot around on that ball. So rolling the ball up and down through that plantar fascia there. Applying a little bit of pressure as you move through that foot. On the inside of the foot and the outside. Good. We're going to come into a bridge here now. So taking that head pillow away, keep the ball on your feet. We're going to roll up through that bridge, increasing the pressure through those foot and that ball. Holding here and rolling back down. Bottom last. Good. And again, rolling up through that bump. Peel, peel, peel. Holding at the top. That little bit of pressure through that foot. And slowly down through the top of the spine. Bottom last. Nice. Changing sides of that tennis ball. Placing it underneath the sole of that left foot and just rolling that foot around. On the inside of the foot. And then the outside. And in through the center. Roll it up and down that foot. This might feel really nice if you have any tension in the foot there, any plantar fasciitis symptoms. Good. Bring that foot to the center, ball in the middle there. We're coming into our bridge. So squeezing our bum muscles, peeling ourselves up vertebra by vertebra. Holding here at the top. Applying that pressure through that foot and slowly peel down. Top of the spine, all the way down to your bum. Good. One more. Peel up, squeeze that bum muscle. Peel yourself up. And peel down from the top of the spine and bottomless. Nice, good work. Going to take that ball there in your hand. Going to place it underneath your right hip. So just in from underneath where your belt would go. Going to feel a little spot of tension. You will feel this if you've been doing all of the 10 days here. Find a spot that you feel that tension, but it's tolerable, and you can actually try and breathe into that spot and release that muscle tension. So relaxing your other bum to the floor. Move that tennis ball to around anywhere on that right bottom cheek to where you feel that tension. Ideally on the outer side of that right hip, you can bring your head pillow back in. And here we're going to drop that right knee out to the side into our hip twist level 1. And back up. You feel what's best for that ball and best for your body. Drop that hip out to the side. And back in. Good. 2 more. Out to the side. And back in. Last one, try and keep that left knee as still as you can. Drop that right knee out to the side. And back in. Perfect. Moving that ball just in a little inch. Going to cross that right foot over that left knee. And we're going to hold the ball where it is. Increase tension through that right bottom muscle. The hips do hold a lot of weight and do get very tight just with everyday activities. So super important we are stretching and strengthening those hips if you can, ideally daily. Going to bring our hips over to the left slightly. Keeping on that ball. And then bringing back to the center and over to that right side where tension allows. Staying here, breathe into that spot. The 3, 2, 1, back onto your backs. And let's try that again. Back up and over to that right side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back onto your back. Lower that bum down. Move that ball into the middle of the leg. Straighten the leg out. Lower the foot to the floor and lift it up. So we're getting a little bit of a sciatic nerve glide here, as well as a hamstring release through the tension. Releasing through those bum muscles. 2. And last one. And lower down, bringing the foot back to the floor. Good. Changing sides, taking that ball on the left hip. And back in. 2 more. Try and keep those hips and ribs connected. That right knee nice and still. And back in. Last one, dropping out to that side. And back in. Good. You're going to cross your leg here. Move that ball into the middle of your bum cheek or to wherever you feel comfortable. You're going to stay here on the ball. From here, drop that right knee over to that right side. Back to the center and over to the left. Back to the center. And over to the left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the center. One more over to that left side for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the center. Good. Bringing that leg down, move the ball into the middle, straighten that leg out. Lift the leg off the floor and down. Just try and keep that mindful of that right knee nice and still. Up and down. 2. Last one. And down. Lovely. Take that ball away, bring the soles of the feet together and drop them out to the side. Staying here, focusing on that breath. One hand on the chest, one hand on the belly. Breath in through the nose. Holding at the top and out through the mouth. 2 more, in through the nose. Holding at the top and out through the mouth. Last one, in through the nose. Holding at the top and out through the mouth. Good. We're going to close our knees. We're going to roll onto one of our sides for our spinal twist. Stacking both hands on top of one another, pulling with that top arm, following with the head, and reach that top leg away. Bring the feet back together, circle that arm down and around, stacking back onto the hip, onto the other hand. Good. One more, pulling with that top arm, following with the head, and reach that leg away. Feet coming back together, circling the arm down and around onto the other hand. And rolling onto our back. And repeating on the other side. Stacking both hands on top of one another. Pull with that top arm, follow with the head. And reach that top leg away. Good. Bring those soles of the feet together. Circle the arm down and around. Stacking back on. 2 more. Pull away. Extend that top leg. Sorry, just is the only one. Feet back together. Circle down and around, stacking onto one another. Lovely. We're going to push ourselves up into seated position here now. Or cross-seated position. Going to reach our hands down to our feet, our arm up and over. And arching that back, fingers away. Coming back through the center, coming down onto our elbow and our arm up and over. Good. Coming back through the center, changing sides with those legs. Hands down to the feet, arm up and over. Reaching the arm away, pulling through those fingertips. Good. Bring that hand, elbow down to the floor, arm up and over. Good. Coming up through the center. We're going to open our legs up as wide as you can into the saw position. So nice and wide. We're going to twist over and reach our inside, our hands to the inside of our legs. Back up, through the center and twist. Up, twist and reach. Twist and reach. One more either side. Up, twist and reach. Up, twist and reach. Good. To the center here. We're going to walk our hands forward to wherever is comfortable for you. Inhale. And exhale, reach a little bit more. Good. Walking those hands back. Gonna bring the soles of the feet together here, hands behind our back. Gonna close one knee and then the other one. 2. And last one. Good. Back to that center position, crossing our legs. Bringing our hands to our knees, right ear to our right shoulder. And look down to our right armpit. Back to the center, changing sides, left ear, left shoulder. And looking down to that left armpit. Good. To the center here. You're going to bring the hands to the heart center. Keep the chest lifted. Twist over to the right. Inhale. As you exhale, twist a little bit more. Back to the center. Changing sides. Over to that left side. Inhale. As you exhale, twist a little bit more. Good. You're going to do one more either side. Over to that right. Back to the center and the other way. Good. Bring the arms out to the side, behind the back of your head, into our corkscrew, lift our shoulders up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Close those elbows in towards each other. Inhale. And exhale, lift that chest. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Last one. Inhaling here. And exhale. Good. Placing the hands onto our shins, peeling off that sitting bone, tucking that chin in as you inhale. And exhale, coming forward. 2 more. Inhale, peeling off that sitting bone, tucking that chin in. And exhale, come forward. And inhale. And exhale. Good. Back to that center, hands on our knees, shoulder roll back for 1, 2, and 3, and 3, forward for 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Just going to close our eyes here, thinking of that breath. Keep the chest open, shoulders down, chin tucked in. Check that posture. Make sure the hips and ribs are connected. Going to stay here for 3 nice deep breaths in through the nose. Holding at the top and out through the mouth. 2 more in through the nose. Holding at the top and out through the mouth. Last one, in through the nose. Holding at the top and out through the mouth. Staying here. Keeping those shoulders drawn down to the opposite back pockets. Grateful you showed up today to practice to increase the blood flow to those hips and the shoulders. These are all exercises you can do daily. And thank you for joining me on day 10 of 14. So 4 more days to go. You're doing absolutely awesome. The pace is going to start picking up over the next 4 days. Make sure you have your TheraBand and tennis ball at the ready. And I will see you again tomorrow evening at 5:30 p.m. Newfoundland time. Thank you very much. Continue to donate, and I really appreciate your support for the Breast Cancer Society. Thanks very much, everybody. Have a nice evening.